So whenever something hurts you, there are two options. You can either become wounded or you can become wise. This is the choice.
Like there's no excuse whatsoever for not getting at what it is that you should be doing.
And once you learn by falling on your face, that's how you learn. You learn by trying to create a light bulb over and over and over again.
Perfection equals paralysis.
In my experience, things hardly ever go perfectly, even if you want them to. Stuff goes wrong, that's just life.
We are just so interested in blaming everybody else and excuses because we don't want to take on responsibility.
The reason most people don't take action is simple. It's fear. Fear of failure, fear of success.
Einstein said those who've never failed have never tried.
When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
If at first you fail, then try again.
Because failure is just testing. It's bloody hard to be a high-performance person.
Whether you're 9, 12, 16, 21, 22, 24, if you fail, it doesn't matter. The failures were irrelevant.
There's not one of you that weren't destined to become successful. You have dreams and you have goals, and I promise you, nobody can stop you.
We all fail. It's okay. What is not okay is that when you fail, you stay down.
As soon as I started doing everything that I loved, there was a surge of power, a surge of confidence. I wasn't insecure anymore because the emotion that had the most dominance in my thought process was actually being paid attention to.
If failure was not on the table, do you realize that 87% of people allow the fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed?
Failure is destined to happen. At some point, you will fail. Why? Because you're not good at everything.
You've got a lot going for you, a lot more than you think. You're framing your life as a failure. Framing your life as a failure. You will continue to see only failure in your life.
I say it's time for you to turn your life around. I say it's time for you to get back up as life just knocked you down. I say it's time for you to swim because you're about to drown.
So in other words, your chance at being successful is determined by how well you can bounce back from those failures.
Never let yourself be the victim. If I could go back in time and have a conversation with my 8 to 10-year-old self, that would be the message I would give. Because when you think about it, you're a kid, things don't go your way, what do? You cry, you whine, you throw a fit, you want your parents to feel sorry for you. You feel sorry for yourself. It's how you deal with things at that age. And then you grow up, but you don't necessarily shed that habit, that mentality. And it becomes obvious, right? I mean, you can talk to someone for 30 seconds and you know right away if they have that victim mentality. The world falling down, they're tired, they have so much to do, they're so busy, X, Y, and Z. Look, having that mindset does two things for you. One, it makes you come across helpless and weak, and no one wants to come across that way. Two, it does not get you to where you're going. It does not change the situation.
The first step is belief, right? People think the belief comes once you've done it. You won't even take the first step if you don't believe that you can accomplish it. So we lead with belief as a species, so you have to find a way to believe in it to move. So your mom is giving you an awesome challenge. Can you believe in the face of her doubt, right? And to me, when people doubt me, it's a gift. I love that because I believe in beauty and rage.
See, I've recognized early on in life that life ain't just about the decisions that we make. You know what I'm saying? If you don't become who you're supposed to become, people gonna die. That's deep. Like, think about it. If you don't become who you're supposed to come, like, people gonna hurt. Like, if I didn't hit the reset button in life, who knows where Brian would be right now? Who knows where the team would be? Like, there's something inside you. And so this is why we do what we do.
You know when there's nothing left to do but to fight? With everything you've got to get back up. There's a word for it. Resilience. And that word comes down to such a simple test. Not much involved. But in the moments that matter most, it's everything. You and a mirror, looking into your own eyes and realizing there's nowhere else to go but up. And being ready for what that takes.
The rigors of academic life can be brutal. Long days of classes, long nights of studying, and low cash flow requires you to be frugal. Projects, case studies, pop quizzes, and final exams will test your morals and your scruples. But you keep pushing and pushing. Because you know one day, all of that hard work and studying will pay off and be fruitful. You want to leave a legacy and contribute to the greater good. So for now, it's the uncomfortable, discipline, and sacrifice. Because to cash out in the future means today you gotta pay the price. So that means when your friends ask, can you go? Your heart wants to say yes, but your willpower says no. And now they want to throw shade at you, but your shield deflected it. You tell them winning in progress over here, so please eliminate the negative vibe. It's time to remove them from your circle and find yourself a positive tribe. Because misery loves company. But that misery cannot have any of your companionship. Because everybody on your team is working as a unit to come back and win the championship. You owe it to your future self to make money moves in and out of the classroom. Because time waits for no one. And whether you succeed or fail, it will pass soon. So respect your personal brand and make sure your daily advertisement represents who you want to be. Walk with character and integrity. So your reflection in the mirror, your future self, is counting on your current self to set the tone. And make sure your future is not only bright, but powerful and strong for mediocrity. Your future self is counting on your current self to never take shortcuts and never lack integrity. Because the day will come for you to walk with character and have clarity. Greatness is your destiny. But at times you must reboot your mental computer. Because every step you take today will directly affect